It's a lifesaver in critical situations and fairly new to our province, the STARS Air Ambulance helicopters. Yesterday, 8 Manitoba business leaders were flown in helicopters to a remote island, unknown location, to complete a series of challenges, both medical and some just for fun, in order to raise money for STARS Air Ambulance. I was there as media and before the flight to the island spoke with Betty Lou Rock. Betty Lou is the Vice President of Operations for STARS Air Ambulance in Manitoba and gave us a history of STARS in Canada.
STARS Air Ambulance has been around in Alberta for about 28 years and started in Manitoba, came for the flood in 2009 and in 2011 and then stayed here in Manitoba in 2011. And we also have 2 bases in Saskatchewan, in Regina and Saskatoon, and they started around 2012. We've done around 650 missions since we've been in Manitoba over the last 3 years. Yeah, and that's why we're here, is to provide access to care for those people in rural Manitoba, where sometimes it's tough to get to the care that they need, especially if it's specialized care. Absolutely. Head injuries or cardiac care, that kind of thing.
For our media flight, Jason Gravelin was at the controls as our pilot. So I asked Jason some questions about the STARS helicopters.
With STARS as an entire fleet across Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, we have 8 of the BK-117 helicopter. We also have 3 of a much larger helicopter called the AW-139. In Manitoba, we have one permanently based, and we also have a spare BK helicopter on call pretty much whenever we need it. And I think our participants are going to have a wonderful time coming up with survival skills while they dial their phones and raise money for STARS.
Upon arriving at the island, Fred Hebert of United Driver Training was already in first place with the challenges, and Fred gave me an overview of what some of those challenges were.
The first thing we did at the site before we left the base is we had to find our overalls, our flight suit, and put it on, and put our helmet on and get to our helicopter. And I won first prize.
Right.
We got that one. Then we flew over here, and then we had to do the challenge of who could raise $2,500 the quickest.
Okay.
And we took that.
We have received some numbers from event organizer Robin Stewart. The CEO's raised over $200,000 in 350 individual donations, and money is still coming in. This is the equivalent to the cost of roughly 37 flight missions. A wonderful way to increase our knowledge about STARS Air Ambulance and meet some of the wonderful people who risk their lives to save ours. Thank you. For Discover Westman, I'm Jamie Giesbrecht.